Okay, we'll start the class. Okay. In occupational stress, we have few things like unfavorable social attitudes, hiring policies, increased use of automation, group work, dominance of big business, relocation. What are the unfavorable social attitudes?
Accepting into the workspace where you will not be able to mingle with the colleagues, or they are not able to accept you because of the age factor or promotions.
Yeah.
Or even considered the age is too late to learn new skills or learn the work.
That is also one of the reason. We can say lack of skills, and even the whatever the modern demands they have, that is also one of the thing. Okay. And not only that, see, whenever people are sick, okay, unfavorable social attitudes, when people are sick, whenever they are unable to deliver the things on time, whenever they are unable to reach the demands of the corporates, like demands of the organization, all these things will come. And the main thing is social attitudes, which become the relationship with the colleagues. See, sometimes, yeah, if they are not liking personally, it will show, it will affect even on their professional front also. And yeah, even in few organizations, you can see these things also will affect. Okay. And yeah, whenever we are seeing the social attitude, sometimes what happens, people, they do have their own perspective towards the person. Suppose if the person is old, they will think that they can't compete with them. Okay, always it's not correct, but still people, they don't understand, and they always have into that kind of a mode, and this kind of development they do. And not only that, even the language problem also. Okay. See, sometimes even the communications, not sometimes, most of the times, the language is the big barrier. Whenever people are not good enough in the English language or whatever the local communicative language in that organization, they develop the social attitude in a different manner. They will think that the person is unfit for the work, they can't work, or they always look down about the person. Even sometimes whenever the people are coming from the uh, like villages, different kind of atmosphere, again they will look down. Even schooling, everything will affect on them. Okay, these are the unfavorable social attitudes they will develop, and yeah, it may lead them to the occupational stress. I think if you see, two Telugu people are speaking means they will speak English. Okay, if you see any two Tamil people or Malayali people, they don't speak in English. They will speak with their own mother tongue. Okay, whenever you are seeing these people, not even for the organizations also, like even work front also, they communicate only in their local language. If they know about the person, they will help unconditionally. But it won't happen with Telugu people most of the time. Okay, this also one kind of a social attitude. Even the caste, everything. Okay, all these things will be there here. Next one, hiring policies. What are the hiring policies most of the organization will do?
They tend to hire the younger people mostly because initially the other factor is financial also. So for any organization, they choose to hire younger people because they can work with the low salaries also. So I think the both thing works with young people, and even they actively work.
No, not only that.
Yeah,
not only that, in some companies, some policies are there. Most of the time, some companies will not give the preference for the local candidate to recruit due to some industrial issues and all, disputes issues and all. In some companies, most of the time, not to don't think bad. Some companies will give the preference for the caste. Okay, so like that. In some companies, they are strictly they will not recruit the Muslims. Some companies they will not recruit the Christians. Okay, in some companies, so such kind of hiring policies also show the impact of the behavior of the persons.
I think it
Yeah.
depends on eligibility criteria. Whatever is
What do you-
eligibility criteria, what is the requirement of the process
Yeah,
they hire,
eligibility criteria.
the process
Someone is
requirement.
saying, what you're saying?
I said it is depend on process requirement. What are the skills needed in the candidate? According to that, these days corporates are not behaving like that to the religious or something. They're totally depending on the skills and their expectations. That's what I've seen.
Whenever people are recruiting this hiring policies, okay, they go for the young people. Why young? They will come, they don't have any kind of, they're freshers with less experience, less demands, and they can pay less salary to them. Okay, but that is the first thing. Second one, even they will listen to the management. Whatever they're asking them to do, they will do. They will follow simple, they follow the rules in a simple manner. See here, if the person is experienced, if the person is middle aged, yes, for them, they will ask questions because their expertization, they're expert in that, and not only that, because of their experience also, they will ask questions. And even whenever people are hiring the people, few organization they don't give PPF, PF, something like that. It's all called benefit policies of the person. Okay, even at the time of hiring the policies, also all these things will be there. Okay, if they're not giving insurance, if they're not covering the PF funds and all other things, also it impacts on the yeah, even the pension also. Whenever people are facing the middle age, okay, see, they can work, but they can't work the way the younger generation is working. Some gap will be there. See, these people are very experts and expertization, and they do have experience. But young generations, they have the new blood, they have different attitudes and different ideas in their minds. Not only that, they're open for everything. Okay, all these things, few organizations, they will consider into that, especially the ad agency, movie making. Okay, in few areas, people will prefer the expertization, like middle-aged people, old-age people, like that. But in few things, no. Okay, all even the techies, okay, even them also, like they will prefer with the young generation. So whenever people are recruiting, these kind of hiring policies will be there. It also leads to occupational stress. Next, increased use of automation. What is automation?
Using technology everywhere. So I
Artificial
can give a
Human
example.
involvement is very less.
Yeah. See, nowadays, actually, even everywhere, this discussion is going on. Yeah,
AI.
artificial intelligence. Okay,
Yeah.
artificial intelligence. Nowadays, people are going with the automation. See, suppose I think ChatGPT is there. So this presentation is made by me. Okay, based on your book, based on my thing. Okay, but suppose if you ask the ChatGPT, if you type and if you ask occupational stress PowerPoint presentation, you will get a number of presentations from the ChatGPT. Okay, see, this is completely AI, artificial intelligence. Because of these artificial intelligence policies, also, yes, occupation stress will be there. And yeah, one more thing is there, like middle-aged and men and women, they have lower levels of intelligence. See, why lower levels of intelligence means after some age, the intelligence will be stagnated. See, they don't have that kind of everyone. I'm not talking about exceptionals. Okay, everyone, they don't have that kind of passion towards learning the new things. Very few people, they have that passion to learn the new things. Okay, all these things. And yeah, AI also nowadays is playing a role. Okay, many people, they're using ChatGPT and they're presenting. Few people, they don't like that Robots are working. They're replacing the human brains and humans also. Not only in the technical side, even in the work forms also. So all these things will play a role here. Okay, it also leads the operational stress. See, what's the difference between robot and the person? Suppose if the person is working in an organization, one human is replaced by a robot. Any
Conscious.
kind of matters.
The difference is consciousness.
The difference is
Robo cannot be working emotionally, like especially.
see, do we need emotions in the workplace?
The kind of accuracy the robots involve because of the mechanized programming done in them and the kind of the speed level with what it does, that would be the main difference between a human work and a robo work.
Okay.
Organizing skills of the work is also can be counted. That is one factor.
Robots can organize very well when compared to human, right?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever the program they feed it,
Yes.
they deliver the things.
Exactly.
Okay, see, whenever we are replacing the artificial intelligence, what happens? Suppose if someone did some mistake, they follow the strict rules. Okay, they will remove the person. Suppose if they're not liking, they completely damage the program also. Why means this program has some error, so they don't wait for the whole thing. See, if the human is working, they will see the consequences. Yeah, whenever the artificial intelligence is coming into the picture, they don't see even means the consequences is not there, even the emotions is not there. So here increased use of automation also it leads to stress. Suppose nowadays we are hiring a person for attendance or some other things also. Okay, even as a accountant, yeah, sometimes suppose if you are replacing accountant in a bank, okay, that person based on the person, if he knows the person, if someone is in emergency, they will try to help the person the other way around. Sometimes yes, they even skip their lunch and they will sit and they will work. You might be so many times, but whenever this automation is coming into the picture, no, they won't do. So many things will be there. Okay, sometimes the benefits are there, sometimes yes, it's like a mutual. We don't know what are the consequences. Whenever we are using the artificial intelligence, then only we can. So this kind of stress will be more and more. One means they don't consider the human capacities, and not only that, even their limitations also they don't consider. Okay, whenever artificial intelligence is in a picture. Suppose if the person is working as a human, yes, they will see the humanity grounds and they'll just overlook, or else they will ignore, or else they will use some words and they will punish you differently. But it won't be there whenever this occupation, whenever this is replacing by artificial intelligence. Next, group work. Why do we need group work in organizations?
As we discussed yesterday, for the middle-aged people, the acceptance is a little lower. So once they work with the younger generation people, they may not accept working with them because they have the different dressing style or different communication style. So they might have some issues between both the generations. So that would cause a problem to work together, younger generation and the middle-aged people.
Yes, that's true. See, actually here, people will make policies. Okay. Sometimes it's very difficult to them for the middle-aged people to fulfill the policies. Young generation also, they follow the policies, but for them the disciplinary thing is very, they deliver the things very fast, but they work on their own terms. Nowadays, if you see, even if you ask anyone, they will say, see, I want to work on my own terms. Okay, even for the time relaxation they need, they deliver the things, but you're not supposed to ask morning 9 to 6 you sit here and do the work. See, they may travel and they may work, Okay, they might be sitting in the cafeteria and they may work. Okay, they might be in a party and they can work. So even for the groups also, for younger generation, they're ready to mingle with any group. For middle-aged people, oh, what is this young man is saying? Why should I listen? See, for this, I'm very much senior in this business or in this occupation. So all these things will come into the picture. So here the group work also, it creates a lot of disturbance whenever the generation gaps are there, even in the organization or in the team also. Okay, this will be there. Dominance of a big business. See, whenever we have a big business, it's a good now. What is the stress there?
The work
Competition
pressure will be higher, the competition will be higher, and the existence of small businesses will be taken over by big businesses.
Okay. Here, what kind of a stress it will create? Dominance of big business.
And financial stress is there because of this competition, and big business are occupying all the small scale industries and small scale shopkeepers also. Because of huge amount, they will give the big discount in the big business. For example, one kirana shop is there, their margin is very less. But compared to DMAT and that wholesale big bazaar, that kind of things, Ratnadeep, they will give a huge discount. So survival problem is there, and as well as the economical suffering is there. That is also a main cause for the stress.
Okay. See, whenever we are looking at the larger scale, okay, here what happens, even for the decision making also, they need to go ahead with the board meeting. Okay, even for small change, even in the organization also, even suppose they want to change the timings, they want to change the shifts of the person. Here, many people involved in the big business. Suppose the way he said, suppose he wants to change the whatever the goods he have, okay, a small shop, he will immediately take a decision and he will do the quick change. Okay, but here in DMart, they will think more. Suppose sometimes the goods got damaged also, even anything, the seeds or whatever. Still, they will try to sell the same product with big discounts. Here, what happened? They are not the decision maker. Decision maker will sit somewhere else, and working what do you call, working force is somewhere else. So who all are working, they are not the decision makers. Who all are into the decision makers, they don't know what is the actual problem. So here these things will be there. It's vice versa. Okay. If the business is small, even if it's the small shop, yes, decision maker, decision making is very easy, and even taking the decision and implementing the things also very easy. So these are the things will be there. Relocation. How the relocation will affect. Suppose someone is working in Hyderabad, suddenly they can't transfer to Kerala. So what will happen from here to there?
Maybe
Not
face
many
much
things will
productive.
change. The climate changes, and like it's humid there or it's moderate here, and the food changes, and everything, the language especially, which will definitely create a stress. Actually, this is my personal experience. I have been working there for 1.5 years, so lot many things changes, and initially it will be really causing us so much of stress that being away from the family, just to earn money and keep going. So that definitely will cause occupational stress.
Yeah. See, whenever people are relocating, suppose if the person is having a family, they need to relocate the whole family. Like office, first thing, office change and kids' school change, even the atmosphere, even the weather conditions, even the wife is working. Yes, again, she needs to change her job or she needs to stay some other place. And the language is a big barrier. Okay, one location to the other location, even the food, the regular daily habits also different. Suppose someone is sitting in Andhra or Telangana, suppose suddenly he got transferred to Kerala, yes, even the rice itself, it's a different. If you are going to any hotel also, you don't get the same regular biryani over there. Okay, not only that, even the working culture, the atmosphere completely different. So all these things, it leads to them a stress. And not only that, whenever people are going for relocation, suppose right now they're staying in their own house and everything is like family, big family and everything. Suddenly if they're relocated, yes, it's going to be a financial burden. Why means they need to go for their new house. Okay, everything they have to plan. Okay, so for time being, adjusting with the location will take time. So working with even with the working atmosphere also, it will give the most stress. So this relocation also creates the occupational stress. Anything else? Any other reasons?
I think we have covered everything, ma'am.
Yeah, covered everything. Cultural differences, food differences. Like North Indians people don't eat rice, so when they come Hyderabad and South, they feel difficulties that to come to have with the rice.
Yeah, even the relationship issues when they got married again, they need to think like that. Everything is covered. Even unfavorable social attitudes, we can write about the relationship also. Okay, not only relation with co-workers, relation with the life partners also, that impact will be there. So yeah, even we can see that one also. Clear?
Yes,
Next
ma'am.
is topic factors influencing vocational adjustment. Yeah, anybody can say something? What are the factors it will affect on their vocational? Vocational means even the occupation only.
Actually, they need to oblige the situations.
They need to mobilize the situation. Yes.
Yeah,
Next.
oblige the situations, and according to that, they have to continue the work if they may like or dislike.
Means achieving the
Okay.
targets.
Okay. Next.
Always
Okay.
they want to compromise and satisfied whatever they work, and they need to adjust to themselves.
Yeah, they need to adjust with themselves. Sometimes
Rather
the
than having satisfaction, they'll be having more of a keep going attitude towards work.
Because of a
Yeah.
lot of responsibilities to rear a family, to take care of everything, all the expenses, they just keep going, whether they like or not.
Yeah, that is also one of the reason. Any other reason?
And some people may be coming into some kind of work where they don't expect to be. Like if for example, if they aspire to become a doctor, but they come into some other work and they have to work for their surviving reasons and all,
Yeah,
without
that's
proper
also a
growth.
reason.
And
Without
now
proper.
Relevant skill set will give you more satisfaction in the workforce.
Yeah.
And nowadays there is a fear for AI
Okay.
is our jobs also. That is also one of the factor to influencing our adjustment things.
AI is
But to create AI, they need more people, no?
Even
Because
though
if you want to create an AI,
companies are only looking for those who are capable to use the AI or do the different applications with the help of the AI only. Because if we compare to last 5 years from nowadays, there are a lot of employees are lose their jobs if they are not updated towards that AI.
yeah, that is also there. Everywhere we need to take care of the AI, and yeah, we need to have a hold on the new apps how to use. Okay, so all these things will be there. We see here first one is satisfaction with work. Okay, why do you need satisfaction in the work? what will happen if you are not satisfied with your work? Anyway, that organization will pay our money, right? Whether you satisfied with your work or not, how does it matter?
We are
But there is
satisfied.
something called self-satisfaction too. When you work for something, once you are satisfied, your work will be good.
Anybody. See,
The voice is breaking off, ma'am.
I think we have to adjust.
No, but if you're not satisfied, also end of the day you will get money. What is the need of satisfaction?
Who's satisfied with the job these days?
No, what is the importance of satisfaction with work? What is the influencing factor here?
The efficiency increases, ma'am.
Improve the productivity when we are satisfied. So we have satisfaction for work, then improve the productivity itself.
Sometimes we are not like whatever we are doing, but we have a different commitments like family responsibilities and financial responsibilities. Because of that, we need to come satisfied whatever we are doing. That is also one factor, I think.
That is also one factor. See, whenever the person is not satisfied with the work, okay, here what will happen? The result of the work, even the skills of the person will be lacking. And not only that, if whenever they started disliking, the performance will be very less. Okay, even they will get bored. Okay, they don't like to come. What do you call? They have a pressure from the family. You need to do the family business. You need to do this job. Okay, because of the parents, people they will work. See, after 5 years or 10 years, they will change their passion and they will get into the other things. Okay, here that's the reason satisfaction with work is very important. See, when the way we are giving the importance of the skills, same time we need to give the satisfaction with the work. Okay, whenever the person is not satisfied, whenever the person is disliking his job, disliking his profession, he can't give his 100%. What do you call that work? He can't deliver the things. Okay, so here satisfaction with work is very important.
If he is not
Yeah,
satisfied,
next. Yeah. See, if he's not satisfied, he can't perform. He will always take leaves. He always look for the people who are going for cafeteria. He will go and spend some time over there. He will request some others to do his job, and he deliver the things in very slow manner. All these things will be there. For him, it's a headache. Even for the organization also, it's a very bad headache. I mean, they always think that why this person is working. Not only that, even it impacts the whole group also. This why means he always speak negative about the organization, negative about the work. So he's the one who is spoiling the total organization. That's the reason earlier days they never asked this question. Do you have what is your passions? What are your hobbies? Nowadays, many people are asking at the time of interview. Why means they're seeing, are you going with your passion? Are you looking for the salary and joining in the work? Okay, so this is also main important thing at present generation. Why means if suppose if they're not satisfied with their work or job or even the profession, their performance is very, very low. Next one, vocational expectations. What are the vocational expectations? See, whenever people are achieving their milestones, okay, in the occupational stress, they will improve their skills, they will improve their expertizations. See, if you see the middle-aged people, when compared to the young generation, their expertization is very, very good in the skills, whatever job they are doing, the way they deliver the things in a professional manner. See, even for the juniors, it takes time to get into the what do you call that kind of knowledge, even the skill also. So here we need to see what are the vocational expectation and how they are getting into that, how they are achieving that. Okay, these things play a role. Okay, most of the time we'll think, oh, what will happen if you're not expecting? No, actually, whatever you are expecting, see, nowadays people have this problem. Their performance good, but companies are always not satisfying. They're achieving with the small age, like whenever they're joining in the organization, they'll put their 100% efforts, but someone will come and they will take the promotion. Okay, here, even the vocational expectations, what exactly you are expecting. Yeah, sometimes people are doing lot of works and some other person will get the promotion, some other person will get the recognition, some other person will get the monetary benefits like salary hike and other things. Few people, because they're not speaking, they're not asking, organization they won't give. That's the reason whenever people are working hard, whenever people are doing well, whenever people are living in their profession, they need to see themselves what are their expectations from their organization. Otherwise, what will happen? Nobody will care for him. Okay, he needs to fight for him. Many people, they deliver the things, but they don't give 100%. They don't ask. They will say, I'm delivering the things now. Why should I ask? They don't know. They will say, hey, he knows everything. See, how does it matter? You need to speak for yourself, right? So these things are there. Few people, they're very smart. They won't do any work, but they know how to, how to impress others. They will impress the people and they will get things done by others. Yes, they reach their, what are the goals they have. It happens in every organizations. See, that is not the fault of organization. That is the fault of the people. Okay, most of the time people will scold the organization. They'll think, oh, this organization is like this. No, organization is good, but who all are managing the system, they're bad. So we can't blame the organization. Ayesha, please mute yourself. Hello, okay. Mute. Okay, next, increased use of automation. See, how does it matter in the vocational adjustment? Anybody can answer. We already discussed automation means artificial intelligence, increased use of automation, how it is going to affect the occupation.
Sometimes what organization or quick output, doing manually or automation is there is a lot of time saving in the automation. So at that time, women are failed in that situation because AI is given them more accurate and more fast delivery the output. So that time, this is the also one of the factor to influencing.
Yeah, we even discussed about the presentation also. Sometimes whenever people are completely following the chat GPT, few things are not adding into that thing. Okay, even whenever people are using this most of the time artificial intelligence, okay, they will get boredom. Why? Means they are not using their brain. They're just giving instructions, someone is delivering. See, suppose if you are preparing on yourself one PowerPoint PPT, okay, if you are taking their help, whenever you are preparing yourself, the creativity skill will be improved. Not only that, you will get work satisfaction. Here, whenever you are using some automation, because of the speed, because of some XYZ person, in the race, okay, you want to deliver the before him. So you may use artificial intelligence, but still, this kind of problem should rise. Okay, It will lead to the boredom. It will lead to the negative skills like you don't use your creativity. Sometimes, yeah, you don't use your communication. Sometimes lack of skills will be there if you are using only AI. Okay, you know how to instruct the AI or how to get things done by the AI, but you are not doing anything. So all these things will be, that effect will be there. Attitude towards big business. We already discussed in the increase of automation, dominance of big business. Okay, here how the things will happen here.
Big businesses
See, attitude towards big business. Yeah, tell me.
I was saying big businesses are acquiring everything. Like small shopkeepers are not getting that much of benefit when online system came in picture. Everybody is being order online because of that. Small shopkeepers are having issue with that. There are also other factors involved. So that is a fact.
See, whenever we are using, whenever you are working for a big organization, okay, that impact will be there even on you, even on your family members. Okay, and not only that, that expectation is very big. Okay, and even the responsibility is also very big. Suppose you are working for some organization, people will ask you, oh, your organization is doing like this. Okay, if they did the mistake also, it will be impact on you. Suppose if you are doing the mistake also, it will impact. Even work-wise also, the superiors. Okay, and not only that, here they use the big business, big machines here. Okay, so whenever they're producing that kind of a through big missions, they expect the same way, right? The returns also. So suppose the market expectation or market is not required this kind of products, then what will happen? That influence will be there even in occupation. See, you can see this example, newspaper industry. How is newspaper industry right now? It's in good phase or bad phase?
Like kind of it is in a bad phase only because of social media influence. Like news is on the phone, so people are not really preferring to read a newspaper, as like it's my point of view.
Yes. So because of the big business and it's dominating by other industries, here they're not using the big machinery right now. Okay, whoever have like Enadu paper, Andhra Jyoti, even Sakshi. Okay, why means nowadays no one is taking paper. Hardly few people are taking paper. Earlier, if you see at morning 6 o'clock, you can see only the milkman and the paper boys. But nowadays we hardly find the paper boys. That means everyone is opting the e-paper. Okay, this is the one thing, attitude towards big business. So here, what will happen? The big machines replaced by the smart mobiles. Am I right or wrong? So that impact will be there. Is that clear? Big business, big mode, completely is getting into the small mode. Suppose if you want to read any newspaper, even you can read anything in the world, any newspaper you can access. So here the big business, big machines are occupied by this one. So whenever, see, who all are working as a printers, they lost their jobs, right? What do you call, few people, they used to do print media. Okay. And nowadays, the screen printers, the print media workers, yes, many people, they lost their jobs. They're getting into the editing business. They upgraded their skills and they changed their profession. But suppose if the person is having a 20-30 years industrial experience in print media, what he will do? Okay, why means there is no business for him, right? There is no jobs. Why means very less people are working. They need hardly few people. Even the organization also, they can't afford to take him. Okay, all these things will happen in big businesses. Attitude towards the big businesses when it is replacing by someone else. Next, attitude toward co-workers. How it affects? We already discussed in the previous topic, occupational stress, group work. So here, how the co-workers will important or influencing the vocational adjustment.
Yeah, it is very important, ma'am, because I face the challenge. Those who are similar kind of habits and similar kind of locality, similar kind of caste, they always help together. And even promotion kind of thing and career development kind of thing, uh, they need to help that people only. So attitude towards coworkers is very important, and we always, whether we like and dislike, we need to maintain that rapport with the our boss or coworkers or TL or manager kind of thing. So that will be helpful to grow our career. So attitude towards our coworkers is always positive, and be supportive to with them.
Okay. See, suppose your coworker is very negative person. Okay, whenever you're asking for help, he's rejecting and he's refusing and he's not revealing any kind of information. So here, what you can do with that worker? Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you have to work in the same atmosphere. Sometimes even the boss, okay, suppose if he's angry with the family, if he's having some kind of negative issues at home, he will show in the work friends. So what happens? He's the one who is spoiling the whole office environment. So always this is important. Even the receivers also. Suppose if they are not giving time to the what you call subordinates in their organization. Okay, they're always assigning the work, but they're not sharpening their skills. Organization needs to sharpen their skills. That means whenever the new things are coming, they need to conduct some classes, improving their skills. So even the boss will say, you do this, you do that. See, sometimes what boss will do, if the person has done his MBA marketing, okay, instead of giving marketing techniques, he will ask to work the person in the HR. See, not only that, he might be change the shift to the any kind of industry, ad agency or something like that. So here, whenever the person is not getting the relevant work, relevant to his experience, yes, that also it changes. Sometimes, co-workers, okay, they always say they won't participate in the work culture, but they will take the credit. I did everything. I am the one who helped the next 10 persons. Like that, they will keep on saying to the organization, the main people. See, sometimes people have fear to reach their boss. People, they doesn't have any kind of a fear to reach the boss. They can say blah, 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 blah. But effects on them. Even sometimes people, they will pull the personal, whatever the personal life into the business life. They mix with each other. Sometimes people, they will try to impress their bosses with gifts, with parties, with the caste, the way he said, even the socio-economic status, sometimes even with the region and religion, even the language also. So all these things will come into the picture. So whenever we are facing this, yes, this is a big influential factor in the attitudes towards the coworkers. Any doubts here? Hello.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Next, we'll get into the next topic. Conditions contributing to vocational satisfaction in middle age. Why the satisfaction in the middle age is required? Actually, yesterday we discussed something that one point you can cover here.
Actually, satisfaction gives that stress less करती है.
I think
वो तो ठीक है.
satisfaction.
But why Q on middle age? Is that in middle age? Satisfaction in middle age, vocational satisfaction in middle age. What is the requirement there?
If women or men, if they get satisfaction, their confidence level increases. They may keep their concentration on other aspects also, and at the same time, they can innovate new things related to work or in professional or personal life also.
Okay. Here, whenever we are talking about the satisfaction in the middle age, see here, by reaching the middle age, people will most of the time they will finish their, or else they may halfway through their goals and all. Here, most of them they work for their satisfaction in the work life. Okay, work life balance will be there, and not only that, they want that satisfaction. Whatever they're doing, they want to see their how it's really working. Okay, and not only that, they will see themselves. They will use all their opportunities, and they want to have the expertization in that field. Whenever people are going for the expertization, they do want to need for the satisfaction. That is a minimum read. See, suppose if you see the 25 years person, he don't work for satisfaction, he work for money, or else he work for his needs, basic needs. So here, once the people are attaining the middle age, when needs are also important, but they at the same time, oh my God, I'm satisfied with my work. I had done good job today. So they will crave for the satisfaction. Okay, because of their pressures, even their expectation skills, even their knowledge also, they need for that. Okay, that is their primary need. That's the reason it's coming into the first part. Even relationship with co-workers, all these things will be there at the middle age. Feelings of security about the job, not being forced to relocate to hold a job. Okay, and management of illness. So we already discussed by that whenever people are attaining the middle age, yes, they worry about their sugar, BP, all the physical.
Ma'am, I think your voice is not that much of clear.
Madam, voice is not audible, ma'am.
I think it got disconnected now.
What happened?
Please help me out. I'm not getting any voice.
I think ma'am got logged out because of network issues.
Thank you.
Actually, I lost the signal. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you now, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So whenever we are facing these kind of things, these things will come into the picture. Clear? Source of stress on the job. Why the stress will be there with the job? First thing, lack of promotion.
They are not satisfied with their jobs.
Repetitive work. There is no pleasure.
Heavy work.
And sometimes lack of
in the
knowledge.
work, other than
Lack of knowledge also, it can create a stress.
yeah, only the pressure will be there. It's not
Yeah.
And if the work gets monotonous also,
HODs, even the boss, lack of knowledge also. Okay, lack of they will give today you work. See, you can see many people actually in teachers. Okay, they will take computer teacher or even the psychologist also. Okay, they will hire them as a psychologist, but they will they need to work as a substitute teacher. Okay,
Multiple tasks given multiple.
Tasking. Okay, sometimes even the juggling responsibilities. Okay, sexual harassment is one of the main reason, and inadequate breaks. Actually, sometimes even handling their own frustration, even for the working atmosphere, stress also it adds them. See, suppose if the boss or whoever is there, the person is having lot of commitments, personal and life. See, he will use him multi-purpose. Go and pay my electricity bill, go and help my parents. Actually, if you see in the government organizations, most of the people, they use people for them, their own multi-purpose. Okay, if the driver means driver won't do only driver job. He needs to he needs to pay the bills. He needs to go and get the what do you call laundry, even the vegetables and everything. Okay, most of the time it happens with the driver job. In government sector, it happens most of the time.
When home guards
yeah, that frequency is.
Home guards also doing multiple works in the government sector.
Yeah, multiple works in the government sector. Even the pressure from the officials. Suppose if you are not doing this work, I will see you. Okay, this type of what do you call, the burdens will come. So yeah, suppose if we see someone is working as a reception. Okay, sometimes that lady needs to work as the receptionist. Yes, some other things will be there. So all these things, it matters. So yeah, suppose if the person is working in a low status or low occupation, people will use him in a multiple ways. See, you know, like most of the time, even the lab office boy, lab assistant, okay, all these things, people will take him as an advantage. See, bringing lunch and other things, not his job, but most of the time, workers will say, I will give you some extra money, go and get my lunch. Okay, will he say one time? No. Suppose if he's going for all the people at one time, means that's okay. Suddenly if boss comes, they will say no, don't review my name. So again he needs to take the stress. Okay, all these things will be there. So yeah, even the pressure, authoritarian treatment. Suppose if the boss is not good, okay, he will say you need to listen to me. You know, even in the government organization, even the most of the police, all these things, so you can see in the movies, but really I never saw. They will allot lot of grocery work, means homework at home. Do this housework. Okay, go and clean the garden. It's not there in the list, but still he has to do because you are my subordinate. Okay, and go and get groceries, vegetables, go for laundry. All these things will be there. Here, they will get lot of job stress. Even in few organizations, only seniors will work for the things. Suppose if the junior is coming and giving some suggestion also, they don't accept. They will say, why you are interfering in between? That is not your job. That is not your role. So here the stress will be more and more. Okay. Even the telephone operators, waiters, nurses. Okay. Sometimes the skilled nurses will be there. Okay. Sometimes surgeons are some few things without having the main doctors, everything is done by the seniors nurses only. Okay, suppose if you are asking also, they don't say. sometimes even when compared to them, these people have a lot of knowledge because of the experience and expectation in this profession. Now we are going to discuss about the burnouts. What are the burnouts? You can say some burnouts.
Exhaustion.
First thing, life.
It's exhaustion from the work, what you have been doing for longer time, where you have no enthusiasm to work further, and you will be decreasing the interest in doing the work on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, you will get bored, you will get, you hesitate to work, and you will exhaust with the work. Okay, you can't do anything. Sometimes the life experiences, sometimes the personality factors, sometimes even the psychological needs. Okay, sometimes the environment conditions. See, someone is talking and nagging always on you. Okay, or else backstabbing with you, or else using you in a different manner, even the sexual harassment or physical abuse or verbal abuse. Okay, all these things will be there. And yeah, sometimes people, they don't like, they will get into the depression because of these reasons. They don't know how to solve their own problem, how to take care, even negative personal changes which occur in their own life. Okay, that is also one of the big issue. So all these things will be there in burnout. So this is all about your chapter on this middle-aged physical functioning and occupational stress. Physical problems, occupational problems, these are the occupational problems. Okay, is that clear? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Is there anyone faced any kind of professional issue at work front?
We faced previously.
Any personal
Everybody will
experience?
face, madam. These
Everybody
situations,
face.
everybody will face entirely in their career.
Yes,
What
it's
was
very
the question?
common.
It's a common thing.
Corporate politics is common. Everybody faces at least once.
Actually, when compared to the earlier days, nowadays these problems got reduced, but it's coming in the different form. Okay, directly they are not harassing the person, but they're doing verbal abuse, and sometimes, yes, even the physical abuse, even the social media also. Okay,
They
why means nowadays, see, you're saying something?
Go ahead.
Okay, so even in the organizations also, they're showing in the social media like Twitter. Even you can see, recently you can see the Kangana Ranaut incident. Okay, some officer, CFI officer, she slapped. Okay, because they're not, see, the other way around, that is wrong. Okay, if you are seeing the human perspective, okay, she is unable to take what is the cost of 100 rupees for a person. So see, all these things will be there. They're stressed out in too many. That is her personal life, but she mixed with the professional friend. Okay, see, suppose if you are seeing something, parameters are different, stress causes are different, but affecting causes are different. So yes, we need to take care of that.
Yeah, it happens
Is
in
that
the
clear, this chapter?
yes. What I was saying, it happens.
What you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying it happens in the organization when we have something not good relationship with the friend or teammate. It is nothing related to the personal, but they create a problem in personal life as well. Not directly, but indirectly. You will not aware with the things. Not with everybody, but in organizations it is happening actually. Directly, they they create an issue. You will not aware of the things. It will be impact on the report you get. There will be difficult tasks, difficult projects, or technically it's fine. Systematically it's absolutely they will be fine. Nobody can question. But internally they are aware who is doing and how it's going on. So they also play with the psychology. So it is happening actually.
Okay, that's the reason in and around we have to be smart. We need to be very attentive also.
That's the reason I'm taking psychology. So,
now we are going to discuss about the adjustments in marital and social relationship. See, why do we need to adjust in the marital relationship? We already discussed in the previous classes. Again, I'm asking. I already explained what are the reasons to adjust. Why do we need to adjust? Now you tell me from your side. What are the adjustments needs in marital relation or in marriage?
See, both are in a different environment. That the boy and the girl who are going to do the marriage and getting the marriage and all. So both are different environment. They are grown up. So when they are entered into the one relationship, so both cultures are different. Their practices, habits are different. So because of that reason, they need to adjust.
Okay.
And more or
What
less
is the point adjusting?
Sorry, madam.
What is the point in adjusting in a relation?
Why? Because for the survival.
See,
and
they can't
survival.
be lifelong, no?
Yeah. For the
Compromises
survival.
are needed, ma'am.
For the continuation of the relationship, adjustment is required.
Okay.
It is understanding others and giving space to others' interest and others what they like, not only what we like.
Believeness, madam.
Okay.
We should respect others also. Giving respect and understanding is adjustment.
Yeah. See, whenever people are looking for a companionship, whenever people are looking for a relationship with the opposite gender, okay, into the marital relation. See, nowadays the relationship is not only marriage. Nowadays people are getting into the what you call loving relation, living relation, and yeah, now Japan people are following one more thing like what is that friendship relationship, okay. Even in the relationship, people are going with the sleep divorce. Okay, they're like married couple, but sleep divorce will be there. And see, many parameters there. Few people they're saying, see, this marriage is only for my kids, not for me. So many adjustments are there in the marital relation. Okay, why they're getting into that adjustment means, yes, the way you said, first thing they need to survive that relation, and they do need to continue that relation. And whenever the family is disturbed, they know the hazards of the thing, the broken relation. And even for the society is one of the cause. Yeah, nowadays people are giving very less importance to the society, but still it's there. Even for the middle-aged people, yes, yeah, they may leave their husband, they may leave their wife, they may go for divorce, or yeah, they may lose their partner. All these things will be there, but still they need to adjust with the relationship. I mean, see, whenever people are adjusting with the interpersonal relationship, when they feel this relation is important in their life, then only they will go for the adjustment. Otherwise, yes, definitely they will reject the relation, or else they may escape or they may leave the relationship. So here both needs to feel that, or else if someone is getting adjustment, after sometimes people will get depression, or yes, a lot of what you call repressed emotions will be there. They'll show in the other way around. And see here, whenever we are discussing, the two partners needs to willing to show some kind of adjustment. Only one person is adjusting to establish the satisfactory relationship with the spouse. That relation is no longer. Okay, one day the relationship will be, yes, it may break. They may get into the adjustment in laws, like they may go with the court and all other things. They may broke the relationship. See, whenever people are getting adjusted, not only with the spouse, okay, whenever this relationship is coming, they need to get adjusted with the peers, like family members, in-laws, even the community people. Yeah, even some families, they need to get adjusted with every one of the family members. They need to satisfy all their needs. Okay, sometimes even with the whole community, like the neighborhood and everything. So many things are coming into the picture. So why do you need to adjustments? They need to get, they need to have that importance of the marital relationship. Then only they can. See, in some areas, people will get emotional adjustment. With few people, people may get a financial adjustment. In sometimes, yes, people may get relationship adjustments. See, if suppose the mother-in-law or father-in-law is completely sitting on the man or woman head, you need to follow my rules. You are here to maintain our family relationship, all those things. Then what happens here? They have a big burden. Whether they like it or not, they need to satisfy the relationship because of the spouse. See, spouse in the sense it might be husband or wife. Okay, suppose if the only the lady is getting adjusted, after sometimes, yes, that may go, she may disappear from that relation also. Even the relationship adjustments. Sometimes the man or the woman only, he is only sitting on the other side. You need to listen to me. I am yours. He might be behaving like a superior in the family members. Okay. He will say, no, you have to listen to me. Suppose if you go Bihar, that side, women, they don't have any kind of voice over there. Only men will rule. Okay. All these factors will contribute towards the relationship. Okay, sometimes even the caste. Okay, people will say, see, you belongs to this. Actually, recently I heard one news, like I think 2-3 days back only. Some Chhattisgarh people, not Chhattisgarh, UP somewhere else. Even if the person, the lady studied as a MBBS also, she needs to stop her practice. She needs to work as a housewife only. See, that kind of tradition is there in MP with some caste. Still, they are not breaking. Whenever they are leaving that place completely, suppose if they came to Hyderabad, they settle here, then only they're breaking the rule. Otherwise, whoever is there, suppose if the person get into the CA or anything, any profession also, IAS, IPS also, they need to follow these rules. So this is the establishing satisfactory relationship. Both are satisfied, yes. Sexual adjustment also it's play a role. Nowadays you can see a lot of problems are there. They need to feel for the wife, even they need to feel for the husband. Here, yes, at the same time they need to give the space for the kids. And yeah, whenever the male person is dominating, if they are not listening the passions about the woman, okay, even compassionate love is important in sexual adjustment. Suppose if the man is not understanding woman needs, the woman is not understanding the man needs, here the sexual adjustment will come. Yeah, nowadays you can see the LGBTQ community. Okay, many people are bisexual. So all these things are coming, and sometimes the girl might be a lesbian, the boy might be a gay. See, these things are coming into the picture nowadays more and more. They don't have any kind of interest on the opposite sex partner. So again, this sexual adjustment will come into the picture. Okay, and see, whenever sometimes what will happen, even in the sexual adjustment, the man might be most of the time he is interested to create the finances, assets. Okay, he may show less interest towards the the intimate relation. Again, this kind of adjustment will come. Okay, even wife also, she is completely occupied with the in-laws, taking care of the in-laws, taking care of parents, taking care of the kids and the family. She might be like completely dried in the night. Okay, then also they lost the interest. So this adjustment, yeah, sometimes even with the suspiciousness with the wife and husband. See, in nowadays the cases are same. Earlier only the men used to suspicious on women. Are you seeing any man? Why you are talking to the other person? Now it's vice versa. Women are also blaming the men. They do have a lot of complaints on men. Okay, this man is seeing someone else like that. This man is cheating on me, and this man is chatting with some other else or video call, whatever the things are there. So here again, this kind of adjustment will be there, and whatever the factors it's affecting on their what we call the relationship issues, marital relation, if they're losing the interest, then we need to go for the counseling, or else they need to sit and talk. And sometimes what happens, even in the sexual adjustment, they lose interest on their physical bodies. They lost the interest on the other partners. Okay. And sometimes whatever the things they have done, wife and husband, okay, they never ever get appreciation from the opposite partner. Oh, why I'm doing this? Why should I do? See, few men nowadays, this complaint is more. Okay, this woman is only coming for the intimate relation. Meanwhile, she's not talking to me. He's also not talking to me. This kind of complaints will be there. And yeah, people will fight. They quarrel with each other. And yeah, whenever they're coming to the bedroom, they may need to go for this kind of a intimate relationship. I mean, see here, suppose if the women or men are not cooperating here, they will think that this partner may go to the other partner. That also leads them to sexual adjustment. Not only that, in many cases, if the woman is not cooperating with the man, he will think that, oh, I don't need this woman. The woman always think that he may give divorce. So that is also one of the reasons for sexual adjustment. If the women or men satisfied or not, also they need to go for the adjustment. Even male's drive is stronger when compared to the women's drive, because whenever they're getting into the kids and their complete attitude will change and their priorities will change. Here, the men, most of the time, they don't understand. They will think in the same manner. Why this woman is not caring me, not cooperating me. Okay, even whenever the people are women, especially reaching a menopause or even the menstruation time. Yes, even these things also, they don't understand the man. He will expect the same way. The way woman is at 25 or 26 or at the marital first period. So all these things will play a role here. These things also we need to consider. Actually, in middle-aged people, men will be, most of the time they'll be happy, and yeah, they will go for this kind of importance at the middle age. Women have less importance. Oh, I'm already raised, why should I? Why this man? And not only that, even see, actually, even men and women, they can go for the intimate relation up to 60 and 70 also. If the person is maintaining the good physical health. Okay, but here the society is blaming the woman. No. Once you get into the middle age, you should shop. Why you are seeing that man? Why you are cooperating? No. Don't do this. See, this kind of culture is there in India. So most of the women, they will think that, oh, after having kids, after having this age, attaining the 40s, 50s, once they reach the menopause stage, they need to stop. Even men also have this kind of a social stigma. How this stigma got developed by relatives or as by mothers and grandmothers. Okay, because of that reason also sexual adjustment will be there. Okay, earlier days men and women, they used to do a lot of physical exercise, but nowadays there is no physical exercise, and yes, this kind of adjustment will be there. Lack of performance will be there. Even men and women, suppose if they are giving complaints on the next person, the life partner, what others will think. He may think that I'm seeing the different man, that's the reason I'm complaining. Vice versa. So here, in this kind of doubts also, people have a lot of problems. So despite of all these things, they need to sit and they need to have an open conversation. Then only they can come out of this adjustment, they can discuss and they can sort it out. So in every relation, completely in the marital relation, this is very important. Even if the person is into the, what you call, living relationship also, yes. Most of the time, this is the problem. They have a lot of time to discuss with others. They have a lot of time to discuss about the social media platforms, even for the politicians also, in the elections. But they never ever discuss these issues. I want this. Nobody will say, I want this. No man, no woman. They will think the other person should feel, other person should address, how they will address. So this is very sensitive issue, but it plays a vital role in the relationship. Okay. And anything you want to add, anybody? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, adjustment to in-laws. Actually, yeah, whenever people are getting the second phase of the kids and all, aging parents like in-laws and all, they don't have their own choices. They need to, yeah, they need to see that. And a lot of the criticism from the in-laws also, it may leads them to adjust. And sometimes only the criticism from the in-laws might be the main reason to collapse the relationship, to collapse the family. And disapproval of son-in-law's occupation of the daughter, even it vice versa, even if they're not like in the profession of the daughter-in-law, yes, and if they're not like in the family condition, yes, okay, all these things will be there. And lack of grandchildren, nowadays people are looking for their what you call careers, and they're not planning. That might be one of the reason. Okay. And sometimes the girl side or anyone in-laws, paternal or maternal, like they might be completely dependent on the boy or the girl. Okay. Because of that financial commitment also, it may lead them to the disturbance and a strained relationship with the in-laws, strained relation with the in-laws siblings. Okay, all these things, even the caste, and the role reversal. Okay, sometimes what happens, they need to take care of, they need to act like the, at the age of early days only, they need to act like in-laws parents. I means they need to take care of everything. Okay, that also. Sometimes, yes, even the single and widowed couple also, that is also one of the reason. Suppose their in-laws are single or widow, okay, are they divorced and they need to take care of their responsibility. That also it may lead them. Yeah, sometimes even the parents also, once they get the marriage also, these parents will do the spoon feeding. Okay, you're buying the fridge. Okay, I will come and buy for you, or else I will select. We don't know anything. See here, the spoon feeding still continues. See, they're married couple and they have their own kids. They know which school they have to select. But here the in-laws play a role. Oh, he doesn't know anything. Let me select the school. Let me know. Let me know. So here, adjustment in-laws. They will think that they're grown up. But here, their parents are not giving any kind of a choice to them. What will happen? They will quarrel with each other because of them. Sometimes, yeah. Suppose if the in-law lost their mother-in-law, father-in-law, okay, only single parent is there, they don't want to adjust. Again, this kind of adjustments will be there. And yeah, most of the time, parents, whenever the in-laws are staying along with them, they need to get adjust with the in-laws. At the same time, they need to get adjust with the kids. Okay, even with their jobs, all these things will play a role on that. Actually, here what happens, whenever they're getting adjustment with the in-laws, this unfavorable situation will occur with this relationship, this male and female. Okay, sometimes few in-laws, what they think, okay, this boy or girl is not listening to me, they're giving importance to them. So I may lose my what you call power over there. Power in the sense they don't care for me. My son will won't listen. He's listening only to my daughter-in-law. So they will think the other way around. But they are the parents. They are the one who is giving, accommodating everything. See, sometimes what parents will do, they will give more whatever the property they have. They completely give it to their daughter-in-law or even son-in-law. Okay, they will completely depend on them. So here, these people, they always think about them. So this kind of adjustments will be there, even with the in-laws. So even the relationship adjustments are very important. Okay, is that clear? Anything you want to add?
No, madam.
Okay, I will wind up the session here. Tomorrow we will discuss about the criteria of successful marital adjustment. Why means this is a big topic. We need to discuss each and every topic. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, or else I will wind up my class now.
Madam, you mean
Ma'am, next class is next week, ma'am.
Yeah, next week only, no?
Yeah, tomorrow.
You
Okay.
see your timetable now?
Ma'am, regarding final
You can
exam,
see
when they ask the essay question like this, how to write all the points or how to, means you can write our own or the side heading should be same, something like that.
heading must be same. I
So this
think
heading,
next week is your last class, right?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Next week is the last class. Anyway, we will complete the syllabus. Don't worry about that. See, you need to remember the side heading. That's very
So
important.
the side heading should be same.
Yeah, yeah. At least not 100% same, but somehow you need to relate. Suppose now you're discussing about the occupational stress. Okay, instead of writing the in-laws, you can write the, suppose you missed out the word, complete word, you can write something else. Suppose you missed out adjustment, sexual adjustments, you can say intimate relationship adjustment. Okay, like that. You can change the words. But yes, the inner meaning should be one and the same.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Madam, do we have a next class?
Yeah, we have next class. Next week, Saturday,
No.
Sunday.
Not the next week. Next to this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
No, do you have next class? No, my class is last class, right?
No, there is one actually in showing in
Ma'am, practical classes is not happen, not yet, na ma'am.
See, wait for some time. They will declare in the website. Don't worry, everything will happen.
Ma'am, actually in website they are showing another online class from 5 to 6:30, but it's not happened.
What is that class? We don't have anything in the timetable.
it is there.
Statistics class, ma'am.
Statistics, ma'am. Practical class, the
Statistics.
theory.
TAT.
Theory, ma'am, statistics,
No,
that experimental psychology class.
what is that class?
Statistics and experimental psychology. There is no specific subject, but that is the course 5, madam. Last one.
Course 5.
Yeah. Statistics and experimental.
Okay.
But it's showing in the Zoom link. Yesterday also we joined till waited for 30 minutes and no show actually. So nobody has taken. That's what I'm asking. Next class will be
Only
there.
for second year, 5 to 6:30 class is there. That is only the personality class, 5 to 6:30. Only he is taking class in the evenings, late evenings. The remaining people, my class is the last class for first years.
Okay.
Even for the only second is they have one class. 6:30 is the last. But in timetable, we don't have any of your class. I think mistakenly they might be wrong in the Zoom link. Actually,
Yes.
Zoom link is created by the different people. On computer session, will create the Zoom link. Okay,
But
now you don't have any class. You can.
Yes, ma'am, because practical classes will not happen online, right?
No. Practicals is offline.
Okay.
Yeah, but the link is provided with the subject name like statistics and experimental psychology. It mentioned with the link and the subject name. So we thought we'll have some online session, but like since 3 weeks, now this is the third week that nobody has taken class. So that is why there's a confusion.
Ask someone for attending the class. You can ask someone. You can contact the department. You can speak to Nasimul sir or Sivani ma'am. You can contact them. You no need to attend the class. It's not there. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.